Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be prepping the car to get it all cleaned, detailed, properly done as best as I can do anyway. Today this is going to be a full depth video really of trying to get the car as clean as possible. Now it is Friday today, I'm back home, there's enough light just to be able to get the car cleaned, even though it's pretty much clean as it is anyway. But what we've done is Hayley bought these the other day. These are clay mitts from G3pro. Now these things, I normally run just normal clay bars. If you've seen in the videos, in the previous videos, I've used clay bars loads and loads of times and they work absolutely fine. The reason why we're using those is just to speed up the process. Hayley sold her car around a month ago and it took us nearly 2 days to get the car prepped and ready to go, and it would have took a lot less time if we'd have had a clay mitt personally, because of the amount of surface area that you can cover on a clay mitt. So hopefully we might be able to go over to my dad's yard tonight and start working on the Abarth to get it clean. But paintwork with some cutting compound and actually get really deep into the detail inside of this Abarth as best as we can really in the next 2 days. The reason why is because the car hasn't actually got anything decent of protection of wax, so we're actually going to be using some built amber wax. I'll show you that wax in a moment. It's fantastic, and for the price it's really cheap and it does a really good job. Loads and loads of different channels recommend using this type of wax. Forensic Detailing, shout out to him, brilliant channel. He's got so much in-depth stuff. I've watched plenty of videos of his and he has shown how amazing this stuff is. He just tested it on a BMW and it worked an absolute treat. I've used it already on Hayley's old car and we polished that up within an inch of its life and it looked absolutely fantastic, and she got the price that she wanted to pay. So Hayley's got a new car now. It's not an Abarth, sadly. I couldn't tempt her to have an Abarth. She's had a Seat Leon FR, so hers is in white, so it doesn't really need too much polishing and that sort of side of it, but mine could do with a bit of a polish really. So we're going to get into that with the Abarth today, and then hopefully we might be able to do both cars tomorrow, fingers crossed. So anyway, this is, again, has been a long intro. Hope you guys don't mind that too much. There is big things coming as well, guys, on the channel very soon. I can't announce anything just yet, but very soon there's going to be something very big coming on the channel, and you guys are going to love it, hopefully. So stay tuned to that. Anyway guys, let's get into the video. Let's go outside, fill up a bucket and get on with it. So guys, this is a perfect example. It's raining and you can see the way that the water reacts on the bonnet and the panels. You can see that there's nothing on that now. We have clay barred it. I'll do it again in a bit, but as you can see, the water, the way it reacts, the way it sits. Even worse is on the top. So when we actually get to my dad's, show you the difference once we've put this built amber wax on the car, and it should improve that by an unbelievable amount. But at least she's clean. Typical of the rain, but oh well, we'll get her in the garage and get her properly done. Okay guys, so Hayley's just finishing off doing the clay barring. I clay barred mine yesterday, well, earlier on today, using a clay mitt, didn't we? So, show the people, let's have a look. Cracking them things on. It just gets all the horrible gunky stuff off. It's a lot smoother now. Me with my hands all over your work. Looking good, isn't it? So I've clay barred mine, obviously, like I said earlier on. So I've clay barred mine. We dried it off, put a bit of tape around. I've just rough taped it. I haven't got the patience like Hayley does normally to tape everything up. as you can see, I've got halfway across the bonnet and gave up. So, okay guys, so it's important, we've got to make sure that we prep the pad first of all. So there's a number of ways you can do it. You can rub it with your hand. I prefer to get it against the panel. Once you get it on the panel, then you can just add a little bit more to the pad. It's just to prep it, because you don't want it to go dry when you're going across the panel. Use this around the back of your head as well. It's much easier when you use a smaller diameter one, but looks at what we've got. You don't want it to flick up really, so you want to make sure that you don't want these clumps here really. You want to be able to rub those into the panel first, so then you can keep it as clean as possible. And the idea is to do sweeping passes, and you want to work in a sort of hex. It's kind of hard on this panel at the back. You want to be able to go up and down and side to side. You don't want to keep it going in one motion, because that will get the best results is when you're actually going crosses and across that way as well. When you do it both like that, it's much easier to do it. Keep an eye on your pad. You want to make sure that your pad's not getting too dry. It's all right today because it's not too warm, but obviously when it's really warm, this stuff, it's one of the best stuff to use. This is what we're using, Maguire's stuff. We don't want to use anything too, I've got this other stuff that will powder up, but this stuff has got a bit of more grease, so it's a bit easy to use. It won't dry out on your paintwork, and it's important once you've done this bit is to not let it dry on your paintwork, because if it does, it's an absolute cow to get off. So anyway, we'll carry on with this bit on the back, and then we can carry on doing the rest of the car, and we'll go from there. Okay guys, so what I've done here now is I've used 3000 grit sandpaper just to try, and the previous owner, he tried to touch up a bit of paint. As you can see, there's a bit there, and all you do is you sort of buff up a bit of, I've sort of sanded a little bit of that down, and what it does is it just takes off a little bit of the coat, and then when you buff it up it should go smooth and nice and clear again, as you can see there. Obviously I don't want to go too far with it, but it will just make it a little bit less obvious, definitely for me I guess. I've just literally just wiped this panel a little bit, and you can see that's where it was, and that's the other one. That was the big one. You can hardly see it now. You can just see a little lump, but it's not like it was. So it's a little trick for you guys if you want to try and correct some of the scratches. It's perfect for scratches as well, any fine scratches. Using the light, guys, we can pick up on little scratches in the paint. It does look better, 100%. Definitely the top, really glassy. Still a few little scratches. See, maybe just in that little bit of light there in the corner. We'll keep going at it. We've got today and tomorrow, luckily. This stuff, guys, is absolutely fantastic stuff. It goes on really easy as well. Look at you, eh? Professional car cleaner, isn't it? Let's have the piss. Your language. Tell your mother. off. You don't want to go too far with it because it goes off, and then it's really hard to buff off. You know what's probably the right temperature in here now to do it. That's good, isn't it? At least that will stop us from having such a dirty car. Definitely being white. Yep, it does. It does. Okay, continue in mine. So guys, I hope you liked the video. It's just really showing us what we can do really with an afternoon, a night time, polishing the cars up. Both of them look really glossy now, to be fair. So super happy with those. With the trim restorer as well, we've used a trim restorer. I don't know where she's put it. I think she's probably put it away. Let's see if I can see it here. Oh, it's just there, look, in the bag. Some of that stuff. And we've just gone round and just basically neatened up all like the rubbers and things like that, so all the rubbers look a bit fresher now, so it looks a lot darker. So just to compare them to before, they look a lot better. So yeah, it looks a lot cleaner. I've sorted out as well the subwoofer, the way I've got it mounted now, so you can actually completely put the seat forward. It's mounted, it's a bit dark, but it's mounted to the back of that seat, and then you can, if you wanted trunk space, you can completely have your entire boot back by just dropping that one seat. So it's definitely an idea for anybody who wants full trunk space still, or boot space. There you go guys, so you can see the difference with the water now. The beading effect is a lot different. This is before, again just to show you the difference, and then swapping over to afterwards, it is so much more glossy, so much more slippery for the water to run off. Are you happy, Hales?
Very.
Let's get some glamour shots and then we can go home and have something to eat. Really happy. I really like this seat, to be fair. It looks really nice. Looks even better now it's been loved. So anyway, hope you like the video guys. Stay tuned to the channel, some big things coming very soon, and bye for now. Say goodbye.
Bye.
Bye, see you soon. Bye.